Have you ever experienced the feeling when everything seems to be falling apart and someone is standing still, unperturbed and calm? That is the essence of Stoicism. It is not just a relic of the past, but a functional set of tools for modern existence. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, survived wars, epidemics, and court conspiracies, but he was celebrated for his extraordinary calmness and insight. His secret? He understood the fickle and often harsh nature of life, but recognized that our response to these challenges really shapes who we are. Imagine having that same strength in your daily life, from handling difficult dialogues to overcoming unforeseen twists of fate. In this video, we'll explore 10 timeless teachings of Stoicism that will help you keep your composure and calm. These are not just theoretical concepts. They are age-tested tactics that can be applied to the challenges of the modern age. As you study these teachings, remember that the goal is not to suppress your emotions, but to master them, using the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius to turn every obstacle into a chance to strengthen and endure. Number 1. Control. What you can control. In the whirlwind of modern life, keeping calm can seem like an epic feat. However, Stoicism offers an unfailing treasure: to focus on what is within your sphere of influence. This philosophy is not about ignoring the difficulties of existence, but about directing your energy where it matters. Imagine yourself as a modern warrior, but not on the battlefield, but in the arena of everyday life. What goes into your arsenal? Your decisions, actions, and ways of thinking. Delve into the fabric of your daily affairs, filled with choices and actions, both minor and major. This is an area of your control. While you cannot influence traffic, the vagaries of the weather, or the temperament of those around you, you can control your reactions. Stoicism does not call for suppressing feelings. Rather, it encourages recognizing and strategically managing them. Emotions can invade your home like uninvited guests, but it is up to you to decide how they will affect your affairs. When disappointment or sadness come to visit, welcome them, understand their purpose, and then escort them out. Your emotional realm is subject to your rules. Think of your mind as a sanctuary, as a garden where the seeds you sow and the care you provide shape the landscape of your psyche. In this botanical harbor, you are both cultivator and creator. Plant the seeds of optimism, nurture them with conscious action, and uproot the weeds of pessimism. This approach is not about ignoring the harsh realities of life, but about choosing the perspective through which you perceive these truths. By focusing on shaping your thoughts and actions, you will create an inner sanctuary of calm that is immune to external shocks. Number 2. Acceptance. Consider acceptance as a silent form of power. Imagine yourself on the shore where the waves are relentlessly crashing against your feet. You can't stop the waves, but you can master the art of overcoming them. Stoicism offers a lesson in acceptance. It is not about accepting or pretending that everything is fine when it is not. It's about recognizing that some aspects are beyond our control, and instead of resisting, we learn to adapt to them and move with them. Imagine a day that started off on the wrong foot. Your coffee spilled, you missed the bus, or you missed an important appointment. It's tempting to let these incidents ruin your mood or even ruin your whole day. But what if you choose to see these mishaps as normal manifestations of life? You'll clean up the spill, get on the next bus, and get on with the task you missed. This shift from annoyance to acceptance can turn a tough day into a challenge you're willing to accept. If you move Marcus Aurelius to our era, he might not use social media, but his thoughts would remain timeless. He would probably advise that worrying about traffic, bad weather, or a snarky remark on the internet is as futile as trying to stop the rain. Instead, we can choose our reactions when a situation veers off course. It is our reaction that characterizes us, not the circumstances. We can choose to be agitated, or we can take a deep breath, accept reality, and consider our next actions. This capacity for acceptance does not render us inactive. It empowers us. By accepting the unchangeable, we shift our focus to the changeable. We become like a tree in a storm. It sways but does not crack. We gain more control because we don't waste energy on the uncontrollable. With each instance of acceptance, we cultivate resilience, strengthening it like a muscle with each challenge. It's a lesson worth taking on board. Number 3. Mindfulness. Often perceived as intricate, mindfulness is actually a hidden arsenal of Stoicism amidst the chaos of modern existence. Imagine that you are consumed by the hustle and bustle of daily life, your thoughts flitting from regrets about the past to worries about the future. Here, Stoicism gently suggests that you stop, breathe, and exist in the present. Mindfulness within Stoicism is not concerned with grandiose events, it seeks to discover the charm in the ordinary. Whether you're enjoying a cup of coffee, driving to work, or simply breathing in and out, each occasion offers an opportunity to immerse yourself in the present. It's about being fully immersed in the current activity, not drifting into memories or anticipation. Let's be pragmatic. Engage your senses. What can you observe, listen to, and feel? It's not just meditating with your eyes closed. It's expanding your perception to encompass everything around you. When you dine, savor every bite. When you walk, cherish every step. Turn routine chores into moments of mindfulness. And if thoughts stray from the path, and they do, gently guide them back. This journey is not about flawlessness, but about perseverance. Mindfulness, like a muscle, becomes stronger with constant practice. Embracing mindfulness is not about escaping reality. Rather, it is about engaging more fully with it. It is about facing life's obstacles with equanimity and fortitude. When tension appears on the doorstep, mindfulness is taking a calm breath before responding. It is the realization that the present, this very moment, is all we truly own. Master it, live it to the fullest. This is the way of the Stoic, not the way to a carefree existence, but the way to an existence filled with significance. An unassuming but impactful mindset is your tool for living a life of increased focus, calm, and resilience. Number 4. Resilience. When faced with life's obstacles, we often freeze in place, reflecting on our ability to persevere. You've experienced this, haven't you? The feeling of being overwhelmed, yet feeling a persistent murmur of vigor that won't subside. That's resilience. It is the unspoken hymn of the Stoic that resonates in our time. It is about staying on your feet when life presents its unexpected twists and turns. Not because you are indestructible, but because you have learned to bend without breaking. Epictetus once imparted wisdom not with lofty proclamations, but with a simple axiom. It's not the events themselves that matter, but your reaction to them. It's not about denying adversity, but channeling it. Think of resilience as a cognitive tendon that grows stronger with each obstacle you directly face. It means that every morning you get up with the realization that while the world may be capricious, your response to it doesn't have to be. You are the creator. Life is your tapestry, and resilience is your brush, smoothing out the rough patches with strokes of determination and courage. Building resilience is not a leisurely walk. It is an uphill climb, often steep, full of self-doubt and obstacles. But remember that every step, no matter how small, is a way to strengthen your Stoic core. Start by embracing anxiety rather than recoiling from it. It is when you face challenges like this that your true resilience is revealed. So when life throws you a challenge, accept it, scrutinize it, and draw wisdom from it. Your resilience lies not only in weathering the storm, but also in learning to hold on through the downpour with an indestructible spirit. Number 5. Reaction. Your reactions have the power to change your reality. Stoicism offers a crucial admonition. Our reactions to life's obstacles determine our path as warriors of the modern age. In a world that moves at breakneck speed, embracing this teaching is more vital than ever. When setbacks arise, realize that it is not circumstances that dictate your emotional state, but yourself. This is akin to being the director of a movie about your life. Every scene, every reaction is under your creative control. So when unforeseen events occur, pause and take a breath. This pause is not a sign of weakness. It is the fortitude of a wise soul choosing a reaction that lifts your spirits. Applying this Stoic principle is not about suppressing emotions or apathy. It is about recognizing emotions, whether anger, sadness, or joy, and channeling them into positive endeavors. You are not just a leaf floating in the wind at the mercy of fate. You are the master of your ship, steering it through storms and calm seas alike. With this mindset, obstacles become stepping stones. If work is throwing you off track, Redirect that energy to inventing or learning new skills. If heartache overtakes you, channel those deep emotions into creating deeper connections with others or understanding yourself better. By consciously choosing to respond, you don't just survive, you flourish, creating a story of resilience and personal growth. Number 6. Desires. Have you ever caught yourself chasing shadows, searching for something you think deep down you can't satisfy? This is the trap of excessive desire. Stoicism, an age-old philosophy but as relevant as the dawn of a new day, helps us avoid this trap. It is not about building a life devoid of pleasure, but about finding pleasure in the necessary. This teaching is not a call to dampen your aspirations or resign yourself to mediocrity. It's a call to focus on what truly enriches your existence. When your mind is besieged by the noise of incessant desires, it is akin to seeking calm in the midst of a storm. Break through the noise. It's not the multitude of things that matters, but their significance. What brings you true joy? The fleeting excitement of a new acquisition or something more lasting, like the warmth of a strong relationship, the satisfaction of personal accomplishment, or the peace of solitude. These are the riches that stand the test of time. By curbing excessive desires, you lose nothing. You take responsibility for your satisfaction. Remember, the richest person is not the one with the most, but the one with the least needs. So how do you achieve this? Start by simplifying. And this doesn't just apply to your closet. Clear your mind of the junk of unnecessary desires. Focus on what fills your life with value, relationships, self-improvement, experiences. These are the gems that adorn our lives. And when the urge to acquire the best of everything comes over you, pause and ask, do I really need this? Will it enhance my essence? Often you will see a negative answer. This is a signal to take a step back and appreciate what you possess. Remember that the desire for more is endless, but your joy doesn't have to wait for the end. It is present in a life attuned to your true principles. If these thoughts have been helpful to you, feel free to express your appreciation. This is a great way to spread this knowledge and expand our circle of learners. Number 7. Virtue. Stoicism offers a powerful directive. Put virtue into practice. It is not a call to grandiose action, but to consistent, modest acts of honesty, courage, intelligence, and restraint. These virtues, timeless in their sagacity, serve as unwavering beacons in the midst of our hectic lives. First declare what you want to be, and then act what you ought to act, so said the Stoic sage Epictetus. This maxim is not just a set of words, it is a stimulus to action. It all starts with introspection, with defining who you aspire to be, and then aligning your behavior with that ideal. If you desire serenity, embody it in adversity. If you value valor, face fear head on. Your personality is shaped by your actions, not by situations. Daily adherence to these virtues creates a bastion of tranquility, protecting you not only from monumental challenges, but also from routine obstacles. The Stoic way is pragmatic and relevant even in our dynamic digital age. It involves making deliberate decisions. When you are surrounded by haste, opt for contemplation and introspection. When annoyance or irritation tries to creep in, meet it with understanding and then say goodbye to it. It is in such crucial moments that the Stoic virtues are honed. Remember that the goal is not flawlessness, but continuous improvement. By practicing these virtues, you are not just going through life, but you are honing the skill of quiet existence step by step. This is the quintessence of Stoicism, devotion to virtue as a guide to inner peace. Number 8. Realize. The essence of life does not stop in adversity, and neither should we. The transience of existence is a profound Stoic teaching that keeps us grounded in truth, especially when turbulent times come. Life, with its inherent unpredictability, is constantly changing, present one moment, gone the next. This reality is not a cause for sadness, but rather an encouragement to actively engage. We are called to fully embrace the present, to appreciate the fleeting moments, and to optimize every circumstance. It is a recognition that amidst the certainties of life, change reigns, and it is wiser to move in the rhythm of change than to wait for the storm to end. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "Time is like a river. a turbulent stream of events that are seen once and then disappear forever. This poignant analogy reflects a Stoic view of the ephemeral nature of life. It serves as a reminder that our time is limited, and instead of lingering on the past or agonizing over what is to come, we should focus on the present, the period when our actions have power. This doesn't mean that we abandon plans for the future, but we make them knowing full well that at any moment there could be a turnaround. It's about finding balance, preparing for tomorrow while still enjoying the present. Think about how this realization can change your daily approach. Instead of holding on to past victories or worrying about what lies ahead, the focus is on the present, the one moment in which action and influence converge. The past is merely a memory, the future is a potentiality, and the present is concrete and tangible. By accepting the transitory nature of life, you promote an inner peace that is not subject to constant motion. This is not a call for detachment or apathy. It is a desire for stability amidst the inevitable ebbs and flows of life. Embrace this Stoic wisdom and you will find an oasis of calm within you, regardless of external turmoil. It is a powerful testament that while the world is transforming, you retain the capacity for self-control and resilience, being a beacon of calm in an ocean of change. Number 9. Gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of life, we are often adrift among desires and failures, losing sight of the miracle that is our very being. Through this fog, however, a Stoic light shines, a conviction of the profound virtue of gratitude held by the ancient philosopher Seneca. It is not only about recognizing significant victories, but also recognizing the humble, everyday miracles that often escape our attention. This Stoic teaching transcends philosophical discourse, serving as a pragmatic tool that directs our attention to what really matters. Gratitude, as Seneca taught, is not just an idle feeling, but a dynamic engagement with the world around us. It is easy to feel gratitude when life is flowing favorably, but the true measure of gratitude is to find reasons to be thankful even in the midst of adversity. It is the ability to recognize the beauty of a rainy day, or to appreciate the insight gained from a failed venture. By changing our perspective and appreciating the full range of life experiences, we cultivate a resilient and jubilant heart. This Stoic exercise is not just uplifting, but redefines obstacles as a path to personal development and enlightenment. Seneca once remarked, "True happiness consists in enjoying the present without burdening oneself with hopes for what is yet to come." This echoes the Stoic call to cherish the present moment with gratitude. The secret is to start with the little things, savoring the warmth of the sun touching your skin, the smile of a stranger, or the comfort of a cherished melody. By taking these modest pleasures, we form a practice of gratitude that protects us from life's inevitable upheavals. In doing so, we don't just endure, we flourish, discovering an inner source of calm and contentment that remains untouched by external forces. This is the way of the Stoic, not just the way to tranquility, but the way to a life of deep fulfillment. Number 10. Promotion. Problems, my friends, are uninvited but inevitable guests in our lives. They invade without warning, often unexpectedly, but they give us a priceless gift, the opportunity for profound development. Stoicism calls us to meet such occasions not with surrender, but with the zeal of a fighter. It is in these encounters with life's uncertainties that we form our true strength. Who is invincible? He who is not disturbed by anything beyond his rational choices, Epictetus proclaimed. This timeless wisdom guides us on our paths of self-improvement, encouraging us to focus on our internal decisions and reactions rather than uncontrollable external events. The hallmark of true growth lies not in the magnitude of the obstacles we face, but in how we choose to overcome them. It is the small, everyday decisions that shape our personality and destiny. In these seemingly trivial decisions, the foundation of a tenacious and energetic spirit is laid, a tribute to the pursuit of self-development. Our odyssey is individual, unique, and incomparable to the paths of others. Every step and every misstep belongs to us, so that we can accept it and draw wisdom from it. We develop not only through study or reflection, but also through active participation in life, testing our beliefs and principles against the realities of life. This is the essence of modern Stoicism, the pragmatic, practical pursuit of knowledge. It's about rolling up your sleeves and immersing yourself in the complexities of life, recognizing that within the mess lies the potential for becoming stronger, more enlightened, and unstoppable. Embark on the journey with a heart full of courage and a mind receptive to the teachings ahead. These tenets, rooted in Stoic thinking, serve as a pragmatic roadmap to navigate life's turmoil,